Hey everyone, it's FinalRound, and my name is Jordan. And I did say I was going to allocate half my time to WNBA and half my time to MLB, but I got really caught up doing this MLB research, and I have 6 different batters that I like for Wednesday. So for my baseball videos, the lines are not out, so I do research the batters versus the pitcher matchup that I like for the day. So if you're on a player prop app, you could take a player prop like total bases or fantasy score or hits, runs, RBIs, whatever you like. And then also in the pinned comment, when lines do come out in the morning, I will look for value plays that are plus money, something like an RBI for plus 160 or a run for plus 100. Stuff like that that are for sports books that you can get a good value on, because I do think with baseball you can find some pretty good lines that you can't find in most other sports. So I'm going to jump right into it. This first pick will be Marcell Ozuna of the Atlanta Braves. Over the past week, he's hitting .333 with 2 home runs, and he's had a hit in every single game. I'm going to start giving the average for total bases just in case you want to go for something like total bases. He's averaging 2.67 total bases a game over this past week. So if you get a 1.5, then that's definitely going to be a good look. He's facing Nick Pivetta of the Red Sox, who faced the Braves earlier this year. He pitched 4 innings on May 8th, and he gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, and 3 home runs. And Ozuna's history for him is pretty rock solid. He has 8 hits and 26 at-bats with a .308 average, and with those 8 hits, 6 of them have gone over the fence. So 6 home runs and 8 hits, and he's also had 14 RBIs against Nick Pivetta. So I'm going to jump right into this next pick. It's going to be Yordan Alvarez of the Astros. Over the past week, he's hit .455, almost 50% of the time he's getting a hit, with 3 home runs and a total base average of 3.5. He's got a hit in every single game, and he has 3 multi-hit games out of the last 6 games. He'll be facing Miles Mikolas, who gives up a .287 average to left-handed batters. They have no history against each other, but Alvarez has hit 9 out of his 12 home runs against right-handed pitchers. So he's just on fire lately, and this is a really good matchup for him. If you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you just leave a comment for the algorithm, and it helps. This next pick is going to be Pete Alonso of the New York Mets. He's hit .281 over the past week. He hasn't been too great this season, but that's just how he's been his entire career. He's a strikeout or a home run guy. He's hit 2 home runs over the past week, and he has a hit in 6 out of the last 7 games with 3 multi-hit games. He is averaging 2.25 total bases, and I really like his history here against Patrick Corbin, who is a left-handed pitcher. P. Alonso's a right-handed batter. Patrick Corbin's giving up a .313 average to right-handed batters this season, and historically they have a lot of at-bats against each other. So he's 14 for 44 against them. That's a .318 average. He has 5 home runs and then 9 walks, so we could potentially look at a walk bet if it's plus money. And I'm definitely looking for a home run potential type bet here for Pete Alonso. And then sticking with the Mets, I like Francisco Lindor. Over the past week, he's hitting .361. He has a hit in 8 out of the last 9 games. And I know out of the past week, they played 9 games. They did have a doubleheader in there, and it did count today because the game's over as I'm filming. He's had 2 home runs over the past week, and he's averaging 2.3 total bases. He's a switch hitter, and he's better on the right side, which Patrick Corbin's a left-handed pitcher, so he'll force him to go to the right side. And he has good history against Corbin as well. 12 for 38 for a .316 average and 2 home runs for Francisco Lindor. And before I get into these last couple picks, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit. There will be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo codes. And thank you to anyone who uses those. This next pick is going to be Juan Soto of the Yankees. Over the past week, he's hitting a 409 with 3 home runs, and he's got a hit in 5 out of the last 6 games. His total base average is 3.33. He's facing Chris Paddack, who's a right-handed pitcher. Juan Soto is a left-handed batter. Paddack's giving up a 289 average to left-handed batters, and they have a tiny bit of history together. He has 6 at-bats versus him, 3 hits, 2 of those are home runs, and 6 RBIs for 9 total bases. So he has absolutely crushed Chris Paddack. So really liking Juan Soto of the Yankees. And then sticking with the Yankees, this 6th pick is going to be Aaron Judge, who's been on fire as well. He's hitting 450 in the past week with 3 home runs, 4 multi-hit games in a row with a 3.16 total base average. I believe on Prizepicks, his demon was at 2.5 total bases, and his regular was just 1.5 total bases, so he's doubling that on average. And Paddack isn't good against right-handed batters either this season, giving up a 285 average, and they just have a tiny bit of history against each other. 1 for 3 for a single, but we know Aaron Judge could definitely start adding some home runs to that history against Chris Paddack. So like I said, I will put in the pinned comment plays that I find that are plus money. Of course, they're not all going to hit. There's going to be regular plays like hits, runs, RBIs could be minus 135. I'm not going to put that on there because those are the obvious ones. Those are the ones you're going to find on a player prop app or something like that. But if we can get good value for some of those, I will put them out there. And also, if you would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. You can hop on in there. Conversation will be going on about baseball, basketball. Of course, the finals are coming up. I'm very excited for that. I'll be just doing one video for the NBA nights, and then I would like to make this a routine where I can do WNBA and Major League Baseball in the same night. But to go over a recap of the last video, so the first video since coming back after a long break was really good. And then this one at Bryce Harper, he got a single and a walk. He had 5 fantasy score for Prizepicks. And then Ryan Mountcastle, I had the read on the pitcher being bad, and all of the Orioles went off except for their hottest hitter, Ryan Mountcastle, who went 0 for 5 and got 0. And then today, Ryan Mountcastle goes and hits 2 home runs. So it's just bad luck there. And then added play later, I added it in the pinned comment, and I added it on my Discord. Gunnar Henderson, he got a double, which is 5 fantasy score on Prizepicks. So that's 6 picks, getting close to the 8 to 10 that I used to give last season. I did enjoy finding these plays. Hopefully they do well for you if you decide to play any of these guys. So I'm going to get this edited and get it up there on YouTube along with the WNBA video. So God bless you. It's Final Round. My name is Jordan. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.